What's up, everybody? Mancave Dave here in Michigan with a pickups video. A while back, I uploaded a video with some real Ghostbusters toys and a sealed Lego, I think it was Jango Fett Slave 1, from a guy that I had reached out to on a Facebook marketplace post. And turns out that my wife is distantly related to, I think, his wife. And we got to talking and talked about our love of vintage toys and just made a real good connection there. So we stayed in touch, and he has an affinity for 90s Star Wars, which I had a whole bunch of. And he had his childhood Legos that he was okay with letting go of some of them. And so we got together and worked out a trade where I gave him a value on what I would be comfortable with the Lego trade. And he picked out that much in product that I had, and it worked out well for both of us. I'm always a little bit leery with trades. I want to do trades. Trades are a great way for me to get some product flowing, and helping people get what they want, and keeping cash out of the equation, which can be very helpful for everybody. The hard thing with trades is that I've already put in the work to research the stuff that I have, to put in the time, to price it, if it's Lego, to make sure it's all there. And so I always want to be fair to people, but sometimes it can be hard doing a true one-to-one trade depending on what it is that the person is trading to me, because then I need to start at square one and restart with the research, with the piecing together, with all of that. So this one worked out really well because Drew is his name. He had gone through and already put together the sets. And so that's so much easier because that way he knows, and it's easy to see for me, if a set is mostly there, what it entails, and if there's pieces missing. Because usually if there's pieces missing, it's going to be stuff from the outside that's fallen off in transit. I know there's a couple little pieces here that have fallen off some sets. So that certainly makes it a lot easier and allows me to give a little bit higher trade. So these are just really, they're so cool. These are from, well, I believe, potentially late 80s, early 90s, maybe even a couple of early 2000s with these white space sets. I'm not as familiar with those, but just some really, really cool stuff. And as always, the hard part is so many of these I want to keep. It's like, no, I need to keep it flowing and get this stuff back out. So first thing we have here is the Alien Avenger. This is complete, I believe. I still need to go through the pieces with the box and the manual. And what I will do with this is I will actually take this apart, disassemble it, make sure it's all there, bag it up, and so whoever buys it can buy with a confidence knowing that it's there, the pieces have been double checked, and then they'll have the pleasure of putting it together. This is one that I really, really wanted to keep, though. It's so cool. It's a big set. This actually lifts off. There's magnets on the inside there, and just a really, really neat set. Then we have this guy here, who I think actually has like a, I don't want to mess it up, it kind of walks a little bit. Little guy here that's fallen off, some kind of a space rover. This is really neat, this little space like jet. That's cool. Let's see, what do we have here? A boat, set 4002. The Central Precinct HQ, which might be missing maybe like an antenna piece at the top, which I think I have some of those, so that'll be great. That's another reason why I like picking up loose Lego. I sort them out by piece, not by color, but by piece. That way, if I do need this gray antenna, I can just look at my antenna box and find the gray one, and boom, there you go. Well, and of course, being an older Lego set, there's different colors of gray. Those of you who know Lego, gray and brown, I think a couple other colors. They had a switch in how they made them. So older grays are different than newer grays. Let's see here. We've got another police-related Lego set with a bunch of different pieces, a truck, a motorcycle. This thing's pretty neat here. What is this called? I don't even know, but it's pretty awesome looking. So kind of an underwater type set. Some newer space sets here. And these guys, it's just some really, really neat stuff. This is cool too. This is another underwater Lego system set with the octopus here. And this guy, I don't know, I might keep this one just to put on my shelf in my office. It kind of reminds me of Star Wars. It's not, but it's just really, really neat. So anyway, all in all, I do pretty well with Legos. Star Wars, of course, being the big one, but these early Legos are really, really fun. In fact, you can see some of the Lego sets that I've got prepped and ready to go for my next show here. Along with Mancave Dave shirts, harmless plug or shameless plug, if you need one of those, I have them in green and charcoal gray, $20. Anyway, Drew, thank you again for sharing your childhood with me. I'm so glad that I could help you get some of the pieces that you were looking for, and thank you for getting these to me. They are so neat. It was a pleasure getting to talk with you about them and see them, and really excited to get these out to other people who will enjoy them just as much as you did, and talk about them and enjoy that as much as I did. So kind of fun. You can see my shadows waving at you here as I'm taking the video. Anyway, from here in Michigan, this is Man Cave Dave, and thanks for watching.